Here's my collection of trucker hats. Hey guys, Nat here. As a lot of you know, I'm a collector, particularly of vintage clothing. One thing I have a fairly extensive collection of, because they're just always cool to me, are trucker hats. And I just got 3 new ones today I want to show you, and then I thought we'd just go through my whole collection, and it's fairly extensive, so buckle in, I'll try to move through them pretty quick. So here's the first one that I got today. This is kind of a funny one. I married at 9 in the morning, 9 at night. Funny ones. I got these 3 actually today for free, so there you go. Just gotta talk to the right people and end up in the right people's garages. Here is a mining hat. I thought that the embroidery of the bulldozer was cool. And then the last one I got today was this blue Niagara Falls one. I have very few that have the embroidery on the brim of the olive branches or whatever. A short head bit, which I really like. So the shape of this I think is really good. Let's dig into the rest of the collection. Starting off with my fishing hats. I have my Fishing Fanatic hat. Cute, funny one. Wore this one quite a bit. Just guy in his boat with a ton of rods. And then this is my newer fishing hat. Fishing Excuses, with a bunch of excuses around it. This is one of my favorite hats. I love this. This is my favorite color for a trucker hat, this baby blue. And this is quite a rare color for a trucker hat. It's got the sardine brand on it. I like tin fish. Train one from McAdam, New Brunswick. This kind of chambray or adjacent fabric all the way around, foam padded all the way around. Moose Jaw Saskatchewan hat. I like this one. It's a fully fabric one. It says made in Canada on the back, you know, like a leather strap. This is very high quality. Here is a corduroy one, Rough Riders, with the rope on it. Mohawk hat. Mohawk is just, that's a cool name for a place. And it's got the sort of like Mennonite horse and buggy. I got Mennonite heritage and I love a horse. And the color of this is also beautiful, so I wear this one quite a bit. It's Northside Builders and Renovations. This is a very Fredericton, Northside, Southside is a thing here. I have this Northside hat. This is another funny hat. So much because of what's on it. It's just like cool, like excavating and grading company but it's got a pom-pom and a super short brim. It fits kind of silly. I've got this other red hat and this New Brunswick hat with a cute frog that's wearing a tuxedo. This is another one of my favorites. White Captain Morgan hat. I like a white hat. It's just adjustable like that. And then leather strap. Here's another good one. This is a kind of funny hunting hat. Looking for big bucks. Join the IBEW, and then I put a bunch of pins on it that I think make it look kind of campier. Here is another corduroy. Burberry's Farmers around Fredericton that used to exist. Good hat. Here's a St. Louis Cardinals hat. Kind of trucker, but it's got like, it's sort of like unstructured, boxier. Here is a Alaska hat. This one has quite the tall brim. I like the shape of it. And here's another full corduroy hat. This is from Thunder Bay, Gordon Trailers, Sales and Rentals on Thunder Bay. I love their logo. I've sort of like reinterpreted this logo for my own jewelry. And I have a matching jacket for this hat. Here's another red hat. Maybe I have too many red hats now, but I love this sort of almost like metal, like international police hockey hat. ACAB, obviously, but it's still a cool hat. Here's a Massachusetts hat. That's like fun to wear on St. Patrick's Day. I've got this green hat here for Chevys. I drive a Chevy Astrovan, so I like a Chevy hat. This is a sort of like light gray hat. The Laura Lee Lighting, the lighting company that has a lighthouse as their logo with a patch on the trucker. Also fits great. Love this hat. Provincial Parks, New Brunswick, 1985 hat. Here is a John Deere 10 Series fanboys. Here's some John Deere merch. Burton Equipment. I love a cap that has a truck on it. Anyway, this is a good black, big red logo, Swift in the corduroy with the rope on it. Classic. Deutschland hat. I wore this one when I went to Germany. I bought it in Canada. Another denim color one with a cute fox on it. Here's a Ford one. I don't drive a Ford, but if you drive a Ford, maybe you want this one off me. Hit me up. This was my first ever trucker hat. This is what started the addiction. I actually got this one off Braille, but like for free because it threw it in a bundle with a t-shirt I bought. No Justice for John with like handcuffs. It's super cool. Here's a cool like multi-panel hat. Rare and cool. But I have 2 of them. Here's a second one. But it is the Balsam Street Public School, which is a public school from back home in Thunder Bay that doesn't exist anymore. My best friend's grandfather gave it to me because he knew I collect vintage. This cool baseball hat. CCRA baseball, 1986. Nothing too crazy, except for the fact that I have 2 of them. So me and my partner can wear these and we match. The Outlaws, Arizona. A bit more of a classic baseball hat fit. It's not as big and bulky, even though it is still a foam trucker. That's my entire hat collection. Thank you for watching.